All right, this is a project I've waited a long time to do. 2 years. The first year I saw it was Polymaker and Prusa teamed up and they built this for one of the Rep Rap festivals over in the UK. And they turned it into a giant snow globe, which I'm not doing that. It's the model itself that is, it's so awesome. It's really detailed. It's huge. Um, it looks fantastic when it's together, and you add the lights to it. It's phenomenal. I just can't say enough about this one. So I shut everything down, and nothing is getting printed for Christmas till this project is done. So let me tell you a little bit about it. It's made by a designer by the name of Fulv, Fulv. Uh, I saw him for the first time on Twitter, but I found out he has a bunch of models on Colts things, printables. He has his own Facebook group. I'll try to put links to those in the description for this video. Uh, I paid $25 for the model, and it's $25 well worth spent. I mean, it came with everything. It came with detailed instructions on how everything goes together. It came with the files, obviously, but it also came with project files. Everything's laid out right there for you. What colors to use, what filaments he used. Um, the cool thing about this model is it's multicolor, but you don't need a multicolor printer to do it. Everything, I mean, even the detail in these windows, everything is set by layer height. So even if we were doing this on an Ender 3, single color, I'm not knocking the Ender 3, I love the Ender 3, but you could do this model in color on the Ender 3, Ender 3 SE, any one of them, you can do it. Now, me, I used one of my Bamboo P1S's and the A1. But again, I had the filament preloaded, but I didn't need to use the multicolor. And it's phenomenal the way everything is laid out for you. In these detailed instructions, it shows you how to glue it, how to set the layer changes. I mean, everything is right there. I just can't say enough for it. As far as the files, like I said, you got the STLs, then you got the project files. I think it was 5 of them, and they were set up by different sections. You went with your castle walls, level 1, level 2. Then there was like a bunch of little snow pieces, the base that goes together, and I mean everything. It's just laid out extremely well and well worth every penny. The models themselves, I didn't need to use supports at all. And what you're seeing here probably isn't even a third of the parts. This is just what I'm starting with. I have everything printed out. The rest of the pieces are in boxes around the room here. I just don't have enough room on the table for everything. So I'll be putting pieces on, taking pieces off as I go through the assembly. Again, like I was saying about the detail that the designer took on this model, everything. Uh, it's all dovetailed. So it just goes together just like that. And of course you add your glue. And then where you don't have dovetails, you have these little tabs and slots, and they just fit right into place. I mean, what more can you ask for? This thing is awesome. I am just blown away by it, and I'm really excited to get going on it. Like I said about the instructions, he recommends a light set that he used. This one I think is 10 feet of LED strip, which will actually wrap around this part, which is optional. And these are a bunch of little submersible tea lights, which will go in the towers to light those. And they come with remotes. You don't have to use what he specified. I did. I just saw his pictures, and it was perfection. I just can't say enough about this model. $25 US well worth every penny. Now he has a lot of other cool models that you've probably seen, like the Dracula Castle, a few other ones. They're just all of his stuff is so detailed. I mean, this as a designer, he's phenomenal. I still believe that the 3D printing community has some of the best designers you'll ever see out there. So I rambled on long enough, and I've waited 2 years to do this. So I think it's time to start doing some gluing. Okay, so I'm done with all the gluing. I have the lights installed. Now it took me about an hour a night for 3 nights. I did each section in one night, and it was about an hour each. And that's taken my good old time. I did not rush on it. And everything, all the parts, I am so impressed by this. They fit together the way they should. I did not need to do any post processing. Now, I could have gone back and got rid of some of the little strings I got between the gaps in the tower here. Um, I really didn't notice them until I was getting up real close. I should have taken a torch or a heat gun to them, but every part they all fit. There was no cutting, no filing, you name it, it worked. So what I'm going to do now is put the sections together. This here is split down by what he calls the castle walls, and this would be level 1. And everything here is all glued together. And if you're using the lights, you do not want to glue this on to your base here, onto the castle walls. So this just fits on just like that, and it's a nice tight fit once it's on there. I'm going to move this over. Now, an option you have is to glue level 2 onto level 1. It's optional. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Well, I know I'm going to be putting this away at some point after the holidays and packing it up and getting it out next year. This is definitely going to be part of my display. And that's all there is to it. Now we have this one piece that is not glued in because it makes it more accessible for the lighting. And you just put that in and it just sits like that. Fits in right between two parts. Now I don't have the Christmas tree on up front because I wanted to show you the submersible tea lights. You can just put those up underneath and you have it. And that is on by a remote control. I really like those. And apparently I wasn't in the right spot to hit them all. There they go. Okay. I also have my LED lights are on a remote control. And there you go. I mean, what can I say about this model? The design and the time that the designer put into it, it's just amazing. Every detail, I can't get over it. Not only did it print without a problem, I did have one problem, but not with the model itself. It was me. I ran out of filament. So I could have started, just picked up where I left off, but I thought, I'm hoping this is a model that I can display year after year. So I didn't want to take the chance of having any lines on it. Right now, this here is in blink mode. I'm not real sure how these lights work yet. You got the options to change the color, change the speed. The ones I put in, you can actually time the music. And I think that might be the problem. I might have a time to music, so every time I speak, it's blinking. But I am just so amazed. I mean, look at the stained glass windows, the stairs on the tower, the shingles in the roof, the brick in the castle walls and the towers, the door. I mean, the front door, it's just simply amazing. The tile, it's incredible. I cannot get over this model. I'm just simply in love with it. So there you have it. This is my favorite Christmas print of all time so far. Um, Over the years, every year I have a favorite Christmas print. I'm not sure this one can be surpassed. I really don't know. I'm just so blown away by the detail on this. Um, Let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, let me know also about that in the comments. Smash that bell so you'll be alerted to new notifications in the future. Live your life one layer at a time. And if you haven't done it yet, please consider subscribing.